Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Marvel's lineup of films that they have coming out. Today they just released a little trailer reminding us why we love going to the movie theaters to watch these movies. And they released a whole bunch of dates and some titles that we didn't know. We knew the movies were coming, we just didn't know what the full titles were going to be, and they have those right now. There are some questionable movies left off. Maybe they're saving it for a phase 5. We know Marvel likes to do things in phases. This is obviously their phase 4 lineup going all the way to 2023. So let us get started first with the movies that we are already aware of. This is not for the Disney Plus shows that are coming out. Since we don't know any of the dates for those yet, aside from Loki, which is coming out on June 11th. The first theatrical movie, which will also be on Disney Plus on the same day. Although, who knows, with things getting better in America, it sounds like theaters will be in full capacity by the time Black Widow comes out. So maybe in the US, maybe you will be lucky enough to see Black Widow in the movie theaters by that point, which comes out July 9th, 2021. So that's only a few months away. That's not too far. We're already in May. 2 more months and Black Widow is here. Really exciting. We waited too long for this movie. This movie was supposed to come out last May in 2020 before the whole pandemic destroyed everything. We were supposed to get this movie. The trailers have looked great, and I am looking forward to seeing Scarlett Johansson shine as this character even better than before. So, looking forward to that movie. Next up, we have ShangChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which we just got a trailer for not too long ago. This movie will be coming out September 3rd, 2021. The Eternals, which is getting a lot of buzz from people inside Disney. A lot of people have been getting their sources telling them that this could be a really great movie, considering Chloe Zhao, who just won Best Director and Best Film at the Oscars this past month for Nomadland. It looks she is directing Eternals, and what a lot of people who have sources within Disney is saying is that this could be an Academy Award nominated film. Now, to be fair, these are people from within Disney that work for the company, but you'll never know. I mean, they have good reason to hype this up now because they have an Academy Award winning director who directed this film. And things were being talked about even before she won the award. So, I mean, this just brings it to the next step of hyping it up even more now. So we will see. That will come out November 5th, 2021. On December 17th, 2021, we have Spiderman No Way Home, which I think a lot of people are hoping will be the multiverse idea, where we will see maybe 3 Spider-Mans teaming up to stop old familiar faces. After that, we get into 2022 with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness coming out March 25th, 2022. It will be a year since WandaVision ended, and it might be good for a rewatch before that because Wanda will be in that movie with Benedict Cumberbatch returning as Doctor Strange. And what makes this even more cooler is that Sam Raimi, the director of the original Spider-Man trilogy, is directing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Next up is Thor, Love and Thunder. This is probably my... is Spider-Man and Thor, Love and Thunder are my 2 most anticipated MCU films. May 6, 2022. Taika Waititi returns to direct. Chris Hemsworth wields that hammer. Jane Foster, Natalie Portman returns in this one, and she is going to become Lady Thor, plus Christian Bale as the villain. I mean, and so much more. The cast in this movie is outstanding. A lot of them probably going to be cameos, but still, it's I'm super excited for Thor: Love and Thunder. After that, we get one of the new titles. We knew Black Panther 2 was coming, but we didn't know the full title. Black Panther Wakanda Forever, coming out July 8th, 2022. This is exciting. We know that they are not going to replace Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. So how are they going to handle that? Who's going to pick up the mantle? Who knows? But it's going to be interesting to see how they deal with the loss of Chadwick Boseman. I hope that they don't say that he died off camera. I hope that they keep the character alive just in case they do want to bring him back into the films at some point and recast at some point. Maybe right now they don't want to do that, but eventually I think they're going to see that they're going to want to bring back the character of T'Challa, even if that means recasting the character. I think all these characters should always be around unless you're going to retire the character for good. But then again, they have retired Iron Man and Captain America, so who knows? I just think it's too early for T'Challa to leave this Marvel Cinematic Universe, and there's much more you could do with that character. But for this movie, let's see what they got, and who knows? Maybe after this movie, we'll be like, okay, we can move forward. Moving on, we got The Marvels. This is another movie a title that was released. This is the Captain Marvel 2 movie. They're calling it The Marvels, coming out November 11th, 2022. Why is it called The Marvels? Well, we know Captain Marvel is in it. Brie Larson returning as Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel is in it, who's going to have her own Disney Plus series, plus Monica Rambeau, who now has powers that we saw in WandaVision. She's going to be in it, and we know she's like a Captain Marvel version in the comics as well. She's going to be known as Phantom or Phaeton. I forgot what the character's name, her superhero name is. But the point is, they're all marvelous women. So The Marvels is... a lot of these are weird titles, I'm going to admit. But like The Marvels and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder, ShangChi and the Legend of... All of these are weird titles. But Marvel has earned it by this point with 23 films. They're like, look, I know our titles are zany and weird. Just go with us because you're going to enjoy these movies just as much as you enjoyed the first 23 films that we've done. And yes, The Marvels, looking forward to that ending in 2022. Finally, we get AntMan and the Wasp in 2020, opening us in 2023 on February 17th. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. We already have it confirmed that Kang the Conqueror is going to be, I think that's the character's name, Kang? It's Kang, right? Kang the Conqueror? I don't remember now, but it's Kang. And we know he is going to be in this, and he has huge ties in the comics to the Fantastic Four. So it's going to be interesting to see if they set anything big up in that movie with that character. Because I'll get to that in a little bit. After that, May 5th, 2023, the return of the Guardians of the Galaxy. These guys were supposed to come in 2021 before James Gunn was fired a couple years back, and then he was rehired, and now we're finally going to get Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out May 5th. That's 2023. That's going to be awesome, and that's shortly after we get a Christmas holiday special on Disney Plus, directed and written by James Gunn, coming out in December of 2022. So we're going to get double dose of the Guardians. You guys, because by the time this movie comes out, it's going to be like 4 years since we last seen the Guardians on the big screen. They were in Avengers Endgame. Oh, to be fair, actually, sorry. We are going to see them maybe for maybe a cameo, maybe supporting roles. We'll have to wait and see in Thor, Love and Thunder. I forgot that Chris Pratt and some of the cast were seen in Australia on the set of Thor, Love and Thunder. I'm still hoping that Thor will pop up in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 also. I love the Thor and Guardians interaction in Infinity War and Endgame, and I'm like, give me more of that. And I have a feeling in Thor, Love and Thunder it's not going to be enough. Give me more of it in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So we'll see what happens. Finally, they end this trailer that they showed us with all these dates and titles with a logo. They don't give us a date, but they give us the logo of the Fantastic Four. And we can presume that this will be coming out in 2023 as well, because it looks like Marvel is going to start doing 4 movies a year. Now, maybe in that year, because it will be the end of Phase 4, maybe Fantastic Four is the best way to end Phase 4. Maybe that 2023 will just get 3 movies and then a 6-month, 7-month, 8-month break for Marvel movies. Maybe not. Maybe we'll still get another movie later that year as well. But I'm going to guess Fantastic Four will come out in July of 2023. I think they want to get that July 4th weekend. Even though I checked and July 4th in 2023 will be on a Tuesday, I think they're still gonna want to capitalize on that. I mean, Fantastic Four coming out on the 4th of July. I mean, as a studio head, you would be crazy not to capitalize on that. The return of the Fantastic Four. Not only that, this is the Fantastic Four made by Marvel Studios. This is not made by Fox, who never really gave a damn about those movies. You know, they were, come on, just make a movie. Don't worry about what the fans think. Make Galactus look like a cloud. No, this is going to be Fantastic Four done right, because Marvel has been showing us with WandaVision and with Falcon and Winter Soldier and all these upcoming things, they're going to do comic accurate costumes. Although the first Fantastic Four movie had comic accurate costumes, but they're gonna do a movie with love and care, and they got John Watts, who has directed the Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. So right after he's done with Spider-Man Far From Home, he goes straight into Fantastic Four, which is going to be really exciting. Finally, those are the movies that are confirmed. They're out there. We know they're coming, and you know, Phase 4, there it is. Now, there are 3 movies that a lot of people know were talked about and no mention of it in this trailer. Maybe they're going to be used for Phase 5. That is a possibility. So that's why I'm thinking maybe Fantastic Four will be the one to end Phase 4 in 2023, and then 2024 and be in whatever couple years after that, they'll have Phase 5. And maybe the movies that weren't mentioned, but we do know that they are working on them, is Blade with Mahershala Ali, Deadpool 3 with Ryan Reynolds returning, and they did confirm that it will be rated R still. It will be the first MCU R-rated film, and Ryan Reynolds is returning. And Captain America 4, which was just announced recently with Malcolm Spellman, who was the showrunner on Falcon and Winter Soldier. He's returning to write the script, so we can presume that Anthony Mackie will suit up as the new Captain America, as he was set up as at the end. So, yeah, look, those 3, I'm going to guess they are going to be in 2024. I can see Blade coming out in like October of 2023, though, because vampires, right? You want to maybe associate that with Halloween a little bit. But I could also see it coming out in 2024 as well. So anything is possible. I'm looking forward to all these films. You guys know, if you followed me long enough and watch all my MCU videos, you know I love the MCU and everything that they've been doing ever since Iron Man 1, and I have never been disappointed yet with a movie that they've done. Maybe my least favorite movie that they've done was the last AntMan and the Wasp, but even that movie, I find joy from it. I am, when I'm feeling down, I know an MCU movie will pick me right up. So with that being said, guys, are you excited for any of these movies? Which movies are you looking forward to the most? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys can like this video. Likes always help the algorithm in YouTube get my video around. Commenting also helps a bit. So anything you can do, I really appreciate, and thank you. And with that being said, everybody, until next time, take care.